Hey folks, Dave from Nerdarchy, for Nerds by Nerds, and tonight we're going to play some 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. I've got the full contingency of Nerdettes with me tonight, and who's got the recap? We're just going to jump right into it.
All right. So we took Kath and Azucena's ship, the Minstrel, up to Ryler. The city was destroyed. It's still covered with glowing slime, and we see unnatural shapes moving in the distance. Kath stayed on board with her wife to fix their clockworks, while Kenna, Deneen, Agnetha, and Haley headed into the city through the sewers. Thankfully, the sewers are mostly dry, but not empty, as we discovered, because Kenna used her pan flute to call some creepy mutant maggot rats. It was lovely. Then we fought some animated slimes, and magical fire was very helpful there. A huge one engulfed Kenna, and Agnetha rescued her. Finally, we found Stanley in his prison. Stanley the Beholder with his little bowler hat on. He gave us some vials that he said would help us avoid losing time in the Feywild later. Then Haley used divine intervention to break the seals on the prison.
And it worked.
And everything started to collapse. So Kenna teleported us all back to the ship. Stanley is so happy to be free, and he's sure we'll be happy serving him now. Uh-oh. Now what?
Very well done.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to make sure I heard you correctly.
Yes,
Divine intervention to save a beholder
5%.
That's why we're in town.
who now is trying to enslave us.
He doesn't like to use those words.
It's our honor to serve him, apparently. We tried to explain that we have our own stuff to do, and then he explained that now his stuff is our stuff. So that's how that's gone so far.
So I guess we're gonna have to kick his ass now.
Not necessarily. You can keep trying. I don't know.
He's an equal opportunity beholder. He doesn't like to use the words like slave.
I'm just saying, if I have to choose between Kath and Stanley, I'm picking Kath.
Well, here he is on the deck of your ship, Kath.
While we're at it, why don't we introduce ourselves and who you're playing tonight?
Yes.
All right. Hey everybody, I'm Samantha. I'm playing Agnetha Armbreaker. She is a Outlander half-elf barbarian.
Right. I am author Megan R. Miller. My stuff is available on Amazon. I will be playing Kenna Hollythorn, Halfling Bard of Valor.
I'm Jen from pixelscapes.com. I'm playing Deneen, a wood elf rogue with a little cleric.
I'm Gene. I'm playing Eriton Pericath, a tiefling paladin of the Beggar King.
Hi guys, I'm Ellie. I'm with BeholdHer Gaming, and I am playing Haley, who is a cleric devout to Quinzel.
So, where we left off, in a flash of light, thanks to Kenna, all 5 of you ended up back on the deck safely after the collapse of Stanley's old prison. And by a sheer miracle, it was actually the prison that was holding that place up, the mystical energy combined with arcane magics. And only through the divine intervention of a deity were these ladies able to break Stanley from his prison. They were still seeking a mystic that might be able to undo the mystically charged arcane knots of warding that were even resistant to Stanley's central eye of anti-magic. But thanks to the power of Quinzel, he is now free on the deck of the Minstrel, and he is so happy that in his celebratory speech of gratitude, he has decided that he's going to allow everyone on the Minstrel to serve him, and
Equal opportunities.
you're going to all go pirating together. Because he's always wanted to.
Wait, he wants to be a pirate?
I mean, it doesn't really sound.
Yeah, pirating doesn't sound that bad. I mean, I know we've got other
Actually,
things to do, but Detour might not.
That's kind of his he's in the right place for that, right, Kath?
No,
Right?
no, he's not. Because the ship already has a captain and a co-owner, and our ranks of leadership are actually quite full and unneeding of any additional input.
But can't he be like the captain of all the beholders on the ship? Like, because that's his thing.
I imagine I'm going to need a new hat with a big feather.
You could have
That sounds awesome.
a tiny hat with a big feather.
Yeah, and he's trying to strike a dashing pose, but it's really hard when you don't have a body.
Look at him. He's adorable.
This is my impressed face.
I figured.
We kind of had to get out of there fast because we were all going to die.
Yeah.
We were in a hurry. Good job, Kenna.
collapsing.
And Haley, how did you do that?
Word.
I prayed and asked my goddess to help, and she did.
I guess
And the
you know,
first
you said
ever-
Winfell's about like knowledge, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
And
I'm sure she's very interested in how this is going
and
to play out.
Stanley loves reading, so that must be why she helped him.
So Kath, you would have come up probably up above deck because of the commotion you heard, and
Oh yeah, that's true.
the captain of the minstrel is sputtering. Oh, what's the captain's name again?
Azucena?
Azucena. Oh, it's actually Azucena is the captain. Okay.
Yeah.
Azucena is sputtering. She can barely get a word out, and your friends, that creature, my ship.
No. I will intervene. I'm intervening. I'm intervening.
I already tried that. It worked really well.
Too well.
That was divine intervention.
Hammer. It's a now. Hammer. You have a now hammer.
Yeah. No, see. So, Stanley, what do you eat, Stanley?
Well, I actually don't have to eat, but sometimes I do like to enjoy some fine cuisine. And having been locked away for so long, there was nothing to eat down there other than rats and the occasional scoundrel that would come through. But now that I'm free, I will be able to partake of all kinds of wonderful cuisines.
See, here's
Indeed
the
we will.
thing.
Honey candy?
Here's the thing. I think that you're maybe, putting kind of a romantic light on ship life that will only disappoint you, because when you're at sea, there's nothing but like rats and nasty grog and hardtack for like weeks on end, and it's
And pickles
just
and eggs.
really, really boring landscape. It's just water all around. And since you've been confined to such a small area, why would you want to confine yourself to a ship for weeks on end? I mean, why not just travel the countryside? There'll be much
Right.
more things to investigate, a greater variety of things you could come across. I just don't think that being on a ship will make you happy. I think you'll get frustrated with it.
Exactly. We're just looking out for you, Stanley.
He waggles like an eye stalk in your direction. You have some valid points and very good points, but with a ship I can go in and out of ports all over the place, and it would be really inconvenient to march all of my new followers all around the countryside.
But see, I think what you need then is you need to find a wizard, because a wizard will be able to teleport you very quickly and can move large groups of people. But there's no way that we could like accommodate a whole bunch of people on this ship. And really, there's already like a calendar of things to do. There's a crew that exists. I just don't think it's gonna be a good fit.
A wizard isn't. What about Kenna? She does a lot with magic. You think she'd be a suitable wizard?
She
No,
just had that
because
one
she's a-
scroll.
Because she's a bard. She's a bard. It's, she does use music, but what you're looking for is a wizard.
I can only do it once a day. Wizards can do it many times.
And
I-
only a few people, right? Not like an army.
Yeah, not like an army.
And she already has some conflicting fealties and things like that. You really need a person that can be dedicated to you.
It's true. You deserve the best.
Mhm.
Yes. I mean, I have managed personnel in multiple scenarios. So I am very skilled at understanding what staffing solutions are best suited to the different leadership styles. And I really think what you need to do is find a wizard who will be a good fit for you.
So if I just take you with me, and that one, and he kind of like points an eye stalk in Haley's direction.
Nope, that won't work.
Most powerful magic I've ever seen. Bar
I'm pretty
none.
sure the most powerful magic you've ever seen was actually the mystics that trapped you in that prison. Maybe you should go find them.
Probably until I broke it.
She.
Kat whips around and she gives Haley the filthiest glare. The filthiest glare, and goes.
I am starting.
Let's not oversell how amazing we are with staffing solutions. Let's just focus on where Stanley's going to go away to for his new life. Someplace maybe like a remote, beautiful, tropical paradise island or something. Is there somewhere we could go?
Or maybe Stanley. I hear there's some kind of like fleet shipping business that's been having like really crappy leadership problems.
Oh yeah,
some kind of like
that's true.
Starly family. They are ripe for a takeover, and then you'd have like
that's true, and we're about to take their owner out. So
yeah.
I really benefit from a great leader.
Yeah,
so maybe we could go with you to do that, and then
of course, that shipping line is currently stationed inside of a city of people. But still, just saying. By the way.
So, quick question for you, Jen, about Deneen. What is the last up-to-date volume of Mommy and Me Adventures does Stanley actually own?
He had it with her and put it on his shelf, and now it's under about 60 tons of rock, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean before then. What was the most current version he had?
No, she get I'll have to look back in my notes. I will
find those.
Find it.
Well, Stanley definitely begins kind of referencing some of your material.
Mommy and me,
and extrapolating some information from your adventures for sure.
It's the adventures of Mommy and Friends.
Mommy and Friends, to be clear. But yes, for anyone who didn't realize before, Deneen had left a bunch of stories that she had written for Fane for her daughter with Stanley to give him something new to read. So
okay, it was right before the last time we broke into my father-in-law's house.
Okay.
When we were searching for secrets in their study.
Okay. So you don't think the dragon creature has eaten your in-laws yet, do you?
No, that wouldn't be in this section of the book yet.
Oh no. Okay. That was before.
Yeah, this was right after the twins from the Assassin's Guild tried to kill us.
So this is before the trip to Fae.
Nice.
Yeah, we hadn't even got. We were still dealing with the monarch.
Yeah.
No, the turtle dragon. That.
That was much long before. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have happened. That would probably been in what he had.
And after Maglin made the deal with the hags, and we had to fight him. Yeah.
So he mentions that are you sure that the shipping line is still in existence because of the clever mommy had fed those men to the dragon turtle and set it upon the Summer Star shipping lanes.
That's true. I did set a dragon turtle on them, but dragon turtles make pretty good allies for someone as clever as yourself, and B, if it weakened the shipping line, that just means it's ripe for takeover.
Do you know any more dragon turtles?
Not offhand, but maybe the dragon turtle does.
Well, that would make sense. Or maybe it's incredibly racist. I'm not a speciesist. I'm not entirely certain.
Baby dragon turtles got to come from somewhere.
That is true. Except for that one's mate died. And he
Yeah,
makes
it
a
was
little
very
bit of a
sad.
sad face.
Jesus.
There's nothing as sad as a crying beholder. That's a lot of tears.
Oh.
Oh, I don't believe it.
So you
Then the
don't
other
think the pirate life is the life for me?
No. No, you're much too fashionable for that.
I don't know.
Plus-
maybe I
plus-
have something to offer. I can change the whole way pirating is done. I have all you beautiful ladies to help me. And look at this crew of hardy sailors we have with us. It'll be a grand adventure. We could even go back and get Fane.
Oh, Stanley, you have no idea how much I wish I could run off and have an adventure with you, but we've got a lot of stuff. Like you've seen it yourself, a lot of stuff that we need to get done. And if you could wait, you've got all the time in the world. If you could wait, I'll come back and find you.
So he kind of like gets this sage-looking expression on his face, and you're really impressed with all the expressions he can make, just being like a giant beach ball. But he does manage anyway. So it's true. You need my protection.
I mean, we're pretty good at doing what we can
But
do.
we're not that good at it, Stanley. Not as good as you are. Nobody can protect you like you.
No, I'm gonna protect you. I owe you all, so you're gonna have to stay with me.
Dude, listen up. Agatha's got lots of private and side shit going down. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't be sitting around being your hot bitch, waxing your floors or whatever.
Okay, let me make a suggestion. Shall I? Like, I have an idea, if you will, a proposal, as it were.
I'm going to try and help her persuade him.
Okay, what is your proposal?
Okay. Let us prove to you that we can hold our own, that I will survive parting from you for the time that I need to do so. Then after
His
we get...
eyes light up, all of them, when you say that.
Oh.
That's an excellent idea. And he kind of like does like a somersault through the air and spins away.
Hey, wait a minute. I wasn't finished.
Well, is he spinning away like far away?
Just to the prow of the ship.
Oh.
So, yeah, you're right, Kenna. The best way we can prove that we can survive without him is to leave and then come back still alive.
No need. We shall see. We will have a contest among you fine lasses and Priscilla. And he tips his hat with one of his eye stalks, and it goes flittering through the air.
Who's Priscilla?
And as the hat falls in front of Stanley, it begins to change and morph. The first thing you see kind of like pop out of the hat is this large crocodilian-like head full of teeth. And then it's just like a crazy party streamer of dark blues and purples, kind of almost swirled together in stripes, as it kind of like comes right towards you, and it's got a serpentine-like body that just expands behind it, and it looks like some kind of strange cross between a serpent, a crocodile, and a centipede, because it's got 8 legs up and down its body.
It's a crocosnakipede.
Yes, it's a crocosnakipede. That was probably one of the monsters you've drawn at one time.
Then I think I know what that is. But Deneen has no idea.
Oh, dear.
Was that in his hat, or his hat turned into this thing?
The hat, once it kind of landed in front of it, it kind of began to morph into this. Oh, by the way,
Didn't you make that hat, Kenna?
I would really hate to have to hurt your hat. We're going non-lethal on this, correct?
Priscilla, honey candy?
So was Wisdom around?
She actually, I had her dismissed. Should she be here?
It's entirely
Would that be funnier?
That's entirely up to you.
I
Okay,
would not.
She's totally here. Yes.
So
she is.
as the hat kind of falls in front of Stanley's view and begins to morph and change. You just hear a as wisdom fades away.
Oh! What? And I try and snap my fingers to bring her back.
Nothing happens.
I told you not to do that.
Stanley,
So,
what did you do to my owl?
Something horrible's gonna happen to her.
She's cute.
Oh no.
He just grins, and I have a way of turning magic off.
But
No,
but
but not dead off. Just
That's a breach of privacy.
turning magic off.
We can do this.
And so Priscilla is about 20 feet long-ish or so, is streaking towards you guys with a large maw, slobbering maw.
Stanley, you don't want us to hurt her, do you?
I wouldn't worry too much about her.
What? But
Stanley, this isn't cool.
yeah, I thought we were friends, man.
I'm gonna whistle and like a grabby hand at one of the pirates for a short sword because my sword is stuck a dagger right now.
Yes, it is.
So, what is charging at us? What's Priscilla?
Priscilla is. It looks like a 20-foot long serpent with a alligator-like head, but it also has horns and bony protrusions. And off of one of those horns is a gleaming silver ring. It also has 8 legs, 4 on each side.
Is
Oh,
Priscilla
Agnetha is
blue?
raging.
Purples and blues for sure. And
man.
as she's closing in, you can see like the teeth sparking
Nice.
as little jolts of electricity are coming off of her jaws. So
Where's
is this
the
an
hat?
initiative moment?
the hat is gone.
Oh,
And
And
important
replaced.
question: do I have a cutlass now?
Someone throws you a sword. Yes.
So, like, you snap for like a thing and hold your hand out, and one of the guys just open mouthed, like, just hands you his from his belt and starts to back away a little bit.
Either that or kind of ends up
Feels
ringed in
back.
swords in the deck.
Let's do this old school.
Yeah, Simon gives you his sword and then starts to back away.
I have never been more happy to be a Gish in my whole life.
Janine will reluctantly go hide over the edge of the ship.
okay. So the hat's gone, Beholder's here, and now we've got a charging creature at us.
You do.
Great.
Agnetha is raging for sure, just getting her glaive out and being really mad. And done with all it old back.
Question: is bardic inspiration a magical effect?
I don't think it is.
Woo! All right, we got this.
Well, and it's only if he's looking at you.
No, it's a 150-foot cone. I kind of looked this up before we started.
Wait,
But
so
it has to be in a direction.
Yes, he's at the prow
It's
of
not
the
an
ship.
area.
He's at.
Oh,
yeah.
he's at the prow.
Yeah.
Yes.
there's
Well,
no
and we're not supposedly fighting him. Supposedly we're fighting Priscilla here.
Exactly.
so no magic can exist at all?
Correct.
Yeah, he can't eye beam us in his cones. So.
Within his radius or within?
Everything he's basically looking at. There's no magic that's going to work there. Even if you have magic items right now, they're inert.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Why my sword
My
is
plus
such a
one on
low
my
right
man.
now.
So our
Just
AC
confirm
goes
we were
down
slaves
too.
now. He's our total, yeah.
Yes.
So Arun's gone then, yes?
Yeah, if he was here and he's in that area, yes, he gets dismissed.
And
Oh,
so no smiting?
Smitings
So-
are powered by spells.
Dave,
you
let
know-
me ask you: can I cast anti-magic field? It's not it's a spell, but it's a prayer.
No, it would not work.
I hate you. Beholder. Not you as a
It's okay.
beholder. Stanley, not you.
We got this.
So
Stanley.
Azucena looks at Kath with like a very unhappy expression. And Kath just kind of cringes and says, "We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. We're on it. We're on it." So, yeah. And then Kath turns and looks at all the others like, "I'm gonna kill you all."
Let's survive this first.
What is your initiative orders?
Oh,
right,
initiative.
we're rolling
I'll
initiative.
put it in chat.
Oh no.
Dave can't see chat while we're streaming.
Oh.
Yeah.
11.
20.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
14.
13.
All right.
Gonna have to put everything Deneen has ever taught me to good use here.
And I just didn't get Kenna.
7.
So okay. Perfect. All right. So starting with 20, which is Deneen.
Well, I said I was over the railing here.
Yeah.
So, is Priscilla near any of my friends?
She is not yet. She's closing in.
All right. I'm going to hold an action and shoot her when she gets close enough for me to get sneak attack damage.
Okay. That's fine. And then that would bring us to Kath.
I'm going to attack this thing. Actually, I want to try and grab that silver ring off of one of its horns.
Oh, that's an interesting choice, but you can absolutely try that.
All right. What kind of...
That would be an athletics check.
Okay.
As you try and grab and wrestle it away.
I am now regretting not bumping my strength. 19?
I have got a 19 on the die.
Wait, so I meet it, or do I not meet it?
You do not. That's without the modifier.
It means the situation stays the way it is.
Oh.
It's actually much higher than a 19. It was 19 on the die.
Oh.
So you grab it and you try to pull it off, and it just like shakes you off like a flea. That being said, your reaction is now triggered, Deneen.
Oh, good.
Wait, so I can't do I can't do... Okay, never mind.
Your turn isn't...
Dadgummit, Dave!
Your turn isn't done, but we're gonna go to the reaction that was triggered.
Because now there's something in range. 17 hit?
The 17 does hit.
Okay. And that's 39 piercing damage.
39. All right.
And then Deneen hides again.
You get sneak attack because I'm mucking with it, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Now that attempt to grab the ring was only one of your attacks, so you still have the other one if you want to do something.
Ooh, I'm gonna try one more time to tug it off because I'm convinced that thing is a thing.
What does it look like, Dave? This thing?
No, that didn't work.
Is it like...
What was the number?
It's large. This is a large, long, scaly creature with like 8 legs.
Right. So it's actually like a physical thing. It's not just like this, like...
Yeah,
So
it's a physical thing.
It's a monster. Yeah.
So you know Randall and Monsters Inc., the purple
Yes.
bad guy?
Purple-
Him, but bigger.
It's like him if he was size huge.
Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so Kath, what was the actual number you got?
8.
Okay.
That's
I-
why that...
I could have rolled a 1. You never know.
Oh, so it's going to be contested every time?
Yeah, it's contested if you're trying to grab something and take that away.
Okay.
So that's your action. You still have a bonus.
I just glare at my friends for my bonus action.
That's perfectly suitable.
Deneen does not see this happen conveniently because she's over on the side of the ship, like cleaning the portholes and stuff and skittering along.
We'll hear about it later.
Like a spider monkey. So Haley, you are up.
Okay. Where? So I guess I'll just use my mace. I'll try to attack with my mace. Or is it far enough away that a crossbow would be okay?
It's far enough you could use a crossbow if you want
Okay,
to.
I'll use my crossbow. See where that gets me. 8. That's with my bonus.
Okay. Yeah, an 8 just skitters wide. And then that brings us to Sam.
Okay. So, I mean, how far away am I from this creature?
I mean, the ship's only like 30 feet wide, 120 feet long. So you're
I
fairly.
really want to like attack, like fly up in the air, attack this thing right in its head, like right to its neck with my giant glaive. I just want to go for a kill. Like I want to fly up and surprise it with my eagle.
So I think that's kind of be like a supernatural ability that's not going to work. But
it's not.
Yeah.
I thought I could do that.
You can still rage. Yeah, there's a special ability that's keeping you from using powers like that.
Oh, it's because it's kind of like it's magical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
But you can jump up and attack it with your glaive.
Yeah. I'm going to, while this is all happening with my friends, Agnetha would like. Is there like a place where I could sort of sneak around and get up high, like while everyone's fighting, that I could have been like?
There's a crow's nest. There's the mast.
Okay, so I'm gonna climb up that. So like while my friends are fighting it, I'm gonna be climbing it, and I'm gonna dive down off of it and just like sword it in its head.
So you could give me an athletics check for one.
Okay.
If you're raging, then you have advantage.
$26.
Oh yeah, you're fine. So you climb up. You're 20 feet in the air. That's your maximum movement. If you want to jump off and attack this thing, I would totally allow that.
Okay, so I'm gonna use like my super sneaky barbarian skills, my elf skills to be super quiet. And I'm
All
gonna
right, don't miss because the deck is what you're going to hit if you miss.
It's worth it. Well, how big is it? I mean, it's like it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's big.
Wow.
It's big.
Are
you gonna reckless attack?
Oh yes, and I did want to do that too. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it then. I'm just gonna try to stop this thing from hurting my friends.
All right. So Agnetha, like a deranged squirrel, shoots up the main mast of the ship.
Would that be a dexterity?
No, you're just gonna make a straight up normal attack with your
just
reckless
normal.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 21.
Yeah, 21 absolutely hits. So roll up your damage, and you can roll an extra 2d6.
Nice.
Come on, Sam.
$21 damage.
Okay. So you also still get your second attack.
Okay. 13. Let's see.
AC 13?
Yeah.
That does not hit. That you just clang off of his side. It's like hitting a wall.
Dang it.
And that brings us to so its attack. You just hit it really hard. So it is going to attack you. And it gets advantage. Well, that's convenient.
Yeah.
Hits AC 24 with the bite.
Ouch. It's all right, you guys. It's only going to make me more angry and more powerful. Don't fear. 21, you said?
That was just the hit. So the actual damage is going to be
Yeah.
26 points of damage as it bites into you.
Okay, 26 points of damage. Bite damage. It's not poisoned.
And then it begins to wrap. You try and wrap around you, like a constrictor.
Oh no! Help!
That is AC 21,
Yes.
and so as it it like lightning fast, it just starts wrapping you up and squeezing, and as it does that, not only is it squeezing you, but all those legs on the inside begin doing that thing a cat likes to do when it gets on its back and just starts ripping you up with everything it's got. So it does that while it's actually constricting you.
Good job, Agnetha. Keep it occupied.
Yeah.
Way to keep it distracted.
But fortunately, you are raging, so you will take half damage.
Only half. Yeah,
Yep.
only half damage. See, that's what's so good. You guys hear that? So I'm still all right.
Is rage a magical effect?
No.
Okay.
No, that's just born inside of me. I have this natural rage.
So you do take another 36 points of damage. I have not halved it yet, so I'll let you map that out.
Yeah.
And so you guys watch Agnetha get completely wrapped up by this thing, and it just kind of begins squeezing. And that brings us to Megan, Kenna.
Okay. So very first thing I do is whistle, and Monty and his new barding will come charging up from below deck because he is not magically summoned and will
Yay.
still and then all right, so I guess I'm just gonna straight up attack this thing because that's what I got. So my first attack is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And the second is higher than that. So that would be... Oh, I'll just roll these at the same time. That would be 13 damage. And then since I am a level 2 rogue, I believe I can hide as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
So I will do this.
You did 13 with both attacks?
Yes.
Does that include sneak attack damage?
Was I getting sneak attack damage?
It's got Agnetha, so yeah.
Oh, in that case, I don't even, if I've gotten that, I don't even need to hide. Okay, never mind. Can I withdraw that and not hide?
You could do, it's up to you, you can do either.
Hiding may still be worthwhile because that would give you advantage, but you get sneak attack either way on one of the attacks.
I would have to use my bonus action, and I think it would be better served giving someone inspiration.
Mm.
So that's 7 more damage with sneak attack, and if it's still possible at this juncture, instead of hiding, I would like to. I think Agnetha needs it right now. Give her bardic inspiration.
Probably, maybe just a little bit. I'm gonna die! No, she wouldn't be screaming like that, but probably. Oh my god. I need to remember that I have that stupid brutal critical. I get a freaking extra damage die if I roll a 20. Don't let me forget that.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it. That could save us.
You better get unwrapped up first. So Deneen, you are up. So the next time you peek your head up, you're greeted by the sight that Agnetha. The only thing you see of Agnetha is her head poking out of this thing.
Yeah. And so I look up. There's Agnetha completely bound up. There's little Kenna knife marks in the thing, and Deneen is so proud. And then also, Deneen has belatedly now noticed that because of the anti-magic field, her disguise is gone.
Oh,
and her skin is green again.
Nice.
Her hair is coppery, and that makes her extra irritable. So, she's like, God damn it, Stanley! And she'll get a beat on Priscilla and shoot Priscilla again.
Has Kath ever seen this?
Yeah, at the bath.
Okay.
Yeah, just every once in a while though.
Oh, but now the whole crew is.
She usually keeps her hair black and her skin sort of a medium, generic wood elf brown, but her actual complexion is green.
I
with,
don't think
like,
my
coppery
character's
hair.
ever seen it.
You've
right?
probably never seen it, so yes, Deneen looks very different to you.
Oh, so now
but
I
there's
think
more
you're, like,
important things
poisoned
going
or
on.
something.
There's more important things going on.
Whatever, we could be like, who the hell is that person? Like, not even know who you were.
Yeah, right. So that's
Or I think you're poisoned, or there's some kind of magical effect.
who
on
knows?
Are you okay? Oh
Maybe-
my freaking god!
Maybe I was replaced with a doppelganger. You don't know. So that's 26 to hit, Dave,
Yeah, absolutely. That's,
Yeah.
and 43 piercing damage.
Oh, how the hell do you do that? That's freaking crazy.
It's
damage.
8d6 sneak attack.
Dude,
So,
a
messy.
lot of damage.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Sick with it. Thank you. Yes. Maybe I won't die now.
Oh, and I think I'm actually calculating that wrong, but definitely.
You just muted yourself in mid-sentence.
Yeah, what?
I said definitely proceed. I'm going to check something.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I hide again.
So, Kath, you were up.
How, with the damage laid out, how bad does this beastie look?
It looks pretty hurt, yeah. Deneen just impaled it.
Okay, I figured out. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally add the oath bow damage because A, it's not on, and B, it wouldn't work. And I did not, so everything's good.
So, I'm gonna say that when this thing shook me off, it actually like tossed me further up ship towards Stanley. And I look at the monster, and I look at Stanley, and I look at my wife making evil glares at me, and I sigh, and I get up, and I run behind Stanley, so I'm not in his cone, and I cast Banish on him.
No, he's on the prow. Behind him is in the water.
Oh, that changes things.
Maybe you could go to the side of him. Or the side of the cone.
Whatever, dude. He would just like.
Can I like, so he's out like, all right. So can I go out, drop down, and hold myself and cast Banishment up at him?
I will definitely allow you to try that. So give me an athletics check.
Ooh, okay.
You're fully, you're wearing full plate, right?
Yes.
Okay, DC 15 athletics check to kind of like run and slide past him and hold on, catch yourself as you drop down, and then you're gonna have to let go with one hand to cast. That's why the DC is so high.
18. I got 18.
Okay, so you absolutely do it.
All right, so I go running out there, and I was so scared that you said it was going to be an acrobatics check because I would not have been able to do that. So I go running out there, and I slide underneath him and holding on, cast Banishment up at him. So he needs to make a charisma save, DC 18.
Ooh, okay. He doesn't do it.
Now, is he from this plane or is he from a different plane?
That's not something you actually know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But you do banish him.
Okay.
Poof.
So after he poofs out, I shout, I say, we've got a minute until he's back. Maybe.
God.
Weigh anchor. Start sailing away.
I can cast anti-magic too. I can cast an anti-magic field. I don't know if you can fight anti-magic with anti-magic.
So we've got 10 rounds. So if he's from a different plane, he'll just stay there as long as I don't lose concentration. But if he's from this plane, he pops back after a minute or whenever I lose concentration.
Can we sail away meanwhile?
We're not going to get very far in 60
We might
seconds.
be able to get outside of his cone.
We are not going to be able to like pull the anchor, get going, and in 6 seconds.
What do I know about
But that
boats?
gives us a minute to use magic and kick this thing's butt. So let's do that.
Yeah, and he's not being hurt.
And he never said we couldn't. He never said we couldn't do that. So it's within the rules. Let's do this.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's cute. You think he was going to play by rules?
We didn't. We've never asked for
think only
permission
the
to move
best.
him before. So yeah.
That is not promising, Dave. That evil laughter of yours.
Haley, you are up.
Can we put the spider crate right under where he was? Would that work?
Let's not open the spider crate again, please.
Sam's just disconnected, but she's like no longer being held or anything, right? Or,
Oh, she is totally wrapped up.
Oh,
Yeah,
so she's still wrapped. So
Priscilla's
that's
still
still
there.
happening.
Yeah.
We actually can attack this thing. We can't so there's no chance in this. We couldn't just get on the boat and leave anyway unless we left her.
We could still leave where
Seconds.
Stanley was,
60
but whatever.
seconds. Honestly, we might as well just kill ourselves now. No, I'm just joking.
Good job, Gene.
But you do feel your connection to the magic and to your goddess.
So many spell options. I just want to get her unraveled and safe.
Agnetha is gonna go. I have an idea.
Just blade barrier the whole thing.
Never mind, that's not gonna work.
Agnetha
Don't
could
cut off
take
the
it.
ship.
Dave, I have a question.
I may have an answer. Go ahead, shoot.
Maybe. I gotta look into this.
Well, hold on.
But-
Let's wait till your turn. First,
She's like, I gotta look into this stuff.
you look into it. Hallie, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna summon. Oh, let this thing make so she's constricted and being held, right?
Correct.
By this. Okay, so I am going to send an insect plague after this thing.
Okay. That is an area of effect, right? I don't know. Can you exclude?
I hope so, but maybe. I mean, they're my friends. Swarming, biting locust, 20-foot radius sphere. Each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw. So it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that players are safe from said.
Yeah, it's an area effect, so you're gonna affect everything. They're just con saves.
Man, I just thought if they would bite at this thing, it would be okay.
So, what is the damage for that? I mean, you can choose not to cast it too. Your character would know what it does.
I'll just do a flame strike, I guess. It seems the most safe. Can I control that? Each creature. Damn it, that's another. Why is all my spells just attack everything?
Yeah, flame strike on a boat might be a little iffy.
I just want this thing to let her go. I don't have anything cool. I've got a lot of spells. I just don't know what they all do.
You have command?
Probably. I can search for it. Hang on. Yes, I do. The first level spell command? No, it's not prepared. Of course.
Shoot.
All right, you gotta pick something.
I know.
Please don't set the ship on fire. Please don't break the ship apart. Just BT dubs. Things to come and keep in mind.
Blade barrier right in half of the ship.
Oh, I would be in so much
I guess
trouble.
I'm just going to do. I'm trying to. No, I don't have that prepared either. Shit.
You know, I know you probably.
Balloons. I got that.
Oh, that works.
I'll do it. I have it prepared. I will cast it at a level 5. All right.
So is that a spell attack? I don't even know how that works.
Okay. It is. Okay. So it is it's being cast at level 5. So it's a touch. So I'm sure I'm within range to touch this thing.
Yeah, you can just move up and touch it. Absolutely.
Okay. And it takes at this point it would take 7d10 necrotic damage.
So you have to make a spell attack.
Okay. here we go. This thing sucks.
Inflict is so much better than cure.
That's spoken like a real cleric. 9, 10, 19.
A 19 hits.
Woohoo!
All right, and then 70, 10. 34. And I don't think I get any, unless I don't think I would get a modifier for that.
No, it's just the straight damage. Okay. So huge wounds just rip open, scales burst all over the place. Yeah, it's like, just by touching it, it's almost like you took a chainsaw to the side of it. And it like hisses in anger and pain.
Did it let her go?
No, it does not.
Damn it.
It is Sam's turn.
I have a question now.
All right, shoot.
Let's just say that I leaped off of this bough into the arms of a dragon, right? And I got tangled up, right? But I had my glaive with me.
You do.
Let's just say that I was getting all tangled up with my glaive, but I freaking was holding on to the sharp edge, and I have this awesome thing called retaliation. Can I use that to slice it up, with my glaive, with my bare strength as I'm raging? Oh, it's not magic, damn it! But I still am raging, so
That's
I can use
okay.
it.
It doesn't. I mean, you can use magic now.
Oh, that's right, because he's gone. So I'm going to use my magic bear strength to retaliate and slice it as I'm being squeezed. I'm going to try to break out.
Or are you being held like this?
That's what I'm saying.
Is she grappled or restrained?
Yeah.
She is both.
Awesome strength.
Okay, both.
It is the condition is grappled.
Well, because grapple doesn't stop you from attacking. You can attack no problem when you're grappled.
Yeah, you can still attack when you're grappled.
Awesome. Okay.
Yay.
So I'm going to do that then. You have disadvantage when I'm doing this as well. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, never mind. I just have advantage on strength checks.
You do.
Try to out.
Huh, 29.
Oh yeah, that will definitely hit.
Awesome. Okay. Wonderful. This is good so far. Okay, so now I'm rolling for my damage, correct?
Correct.
15 damage. Hold on, is that right? No, 18 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so now what happens? On my second attack, does it?
How do you want to kill this critter?
So since I hit that first attack, it's a pretty good roll, right? So do you think I would damage him pretty good?
You did.
Okay, so I'm gonna slice up, get myself ungrappled, and then I'm gonna take my glaive and once again go straight for the throat as I'm underneath it.
So you find it you're it's wrapped around you and you kind of wriggle out and
can I do a dash upward, or can I not do that on this turn? Can I use that as my movement, to go upward and then use my strength to just fuck it up?
Well, you can technically do whatever you want now because the thing is a corpse.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
As you ram your glaive up under its chin.
Yeah, I'm going to just go for the best kill that I can.
And now stuck to your glaive is a bowler hat.
Turn back into a hat.
Oh, so before I could attack again, or after I did that?
After your first attack, yeah, you've totally impaled it through its brain.
Oh my goodness!
Nice. Okay, I see. Okay, so there's just a hat laying there now, and Stanley's still gone.
Stanley is still gone.
Heck yeah.
He's gone for a minute.
Get the hell out of here.
Maybe longer. Maybe longer.
Maybe longer.
He's gonna come back for his hat.
Everybody get ready to do it.
It'll be
When he
like
comes
Indiana
back,
Jones, one eye stalk slides
Yeah,
out.
anything for that hat, right?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
That is true. So
well, what do we do while he's gone?
what do you
So
guys do?
Kath, bloody
Cass
guts.
is like scrambling back up and comes down and she says, I think we just need to be straight with him.
We
I
tried
mean-
telling him we were leaving to do our own thing.
No, I think that we just say, look, we're not interested. This is you coming on you being the boss of the ship is not going to work because he's not picking up on us being on like the little subtle hints or whatever. So we just need to be straightforward and not leave any room for argument because either he gets pissed off and it's a fight or we still keep hedging the edge issue until he gets pissed off and there's another fight.
Well, where are we
Doing
proposing to drop him off then? Are we dropping him back off here in Ryler?
Oh no!
Love
If we
his
have to,
little
we'll kick
googly-eyed
his
butt back to shore.
Yeah, he can hover.
So, I mean, I would hate to have to because I love Stanley, but I will kick his lumps if we need to kick his lumps. You know,
His
rescuing
lumps?
him from a dungeon.
I mean, why did he send this
Well-
thing after us to fight
He
it?
is like Lumpy Space Princess, Megan. You're right.
Well, keep that hat out because if he looks at it, it can't turn back into that thing.
He doesn't really have a butt. I pick up the hat. I take my hat off. I put his hat on.
Can
The hat in the
if he
back.
turns that back into a monster, do you really
Oh,
put it on
I
top of
throw it
your
back
head?
on the floor and put my own hat back on. You know what? Let's just hide this, and I'm gonna put it behind a crate.
Throw it in the ocean.
No.
He can go get it.
What if he decides to be good?
Then he can go get it.
How many hats are you wearing, Megan? Is that like the third hat you're putting
Oh
on?
yeah, I have a little hat stack going
She's
on.
just got like
Janine is pacing back and forth. Since she has part of a minute here, she
Mhm.
brings her owl back and says, I am so sorry about that. I'm really sorry. Go up to the crow's nest. If he sends you away again, he does. But just stay there for a minute and hide. Hide in the crow's nest. She flies up there.
Can someone like clean my body of blood and filth?
I was actually gonna say, you know what I'm gonna do is cast heal on cure wounds at level 2. You know,
Okay.
it's like the least I can do.
Agatha, you're pretty
So-
salty. Why don't you go take a quick dip in the water and come back?
Kath,
I
where
wonder-
did he go? Is he gone?
Well, I don't know because I don't know where he's from. If he's from a different plane, he's just gone back there.
That's for 10.
But he's
Yeah.
from this plane, then he'll pop back after a minute. But he's
All
not.
right.
He hasn't been hurt or anything like that. So it's not like I attacked him. I
Wait.
just removed his influence from the situation, which is really utilizing my talents to the best of their advantage.
Okay, I'm going to go hide again then.
Hey Sam, that's
Because-
10. I don't know. Do you look better or do you look like you need more?
Zombie apocalypse. Let's just imagine that.
So you
And it
look
doesn't have the
bad.
good sense to be afraid of anything, so she's just gonna stand on the deck like nothing is happening. And like
I
stare
look
at
like
the
I
top
breathe
he
in
was
rivers,
and
so I'm
wait.
good with
Yeah,
it.
if Kenna had tried to squirrel away, then Kath would have grabbed her and be like, "No, this is your fault."
Yeah, no, I know this is my fault. I am fully willing to take responsibility for this. If necessary, I will go with him so that you guys can go.
Nope,
Aw.
nope, that's not acceptable either.
Why?
Because I say so, and this is your fault, and so you don't get to have a say.
You shouldn't have to leave just to keep him happy when we did all this stuff to help him.
Oh no,
That
I
is-
mean like we're gonna try to kick his butt first, but like
Well, yes, because we will, because that's not a precedent that you would. That is not a healthy relationship dynamic.
I know
Kenna.
it-
You can't
okay,
cave
but
into
I-
unreasonable demands just to keep the peace.
That's another 5 for you, Sam.
Thank
while
you.
everyone's
I was
hiding.
thinking the same thing. God damn it. Okay. Thank you for saying that. I'm like, that sounds like the worst, most unhealthy relationship.
I mean, all right.
You're glad I don't have an unhealthy relationship like that.
He's gonna pop back into existence, and we're gonna be talking about relationships. And by the way, Janine, I've been meaning to talk about.
I'm still
you
trying to
and-
make sure
you and
that,
your husband, because I think that there's some issues that you need to work
Busy
out.
hiding. Busy hiding.
Are you healed up?
Not to be able to see Fenelus again, so I guess.
Are you? How do you look now? I just gave you another 5. I don't know if you heard me amongst relationship arguments and what we were gonna do next in comparison to friendship. Any better? Let's say like total of 15.
Sam, you got 15 hit points back from healing.
Thank you.
So after a minute, he does reappear.
Shit.
Stanley,
All we did was fight
There
amongst
with
each
her
other.
arms crossed.
So he comes back to this fight about friendship and what?
Danine's voice somewhere in the background, not listening, busy hiding.
no, like seriously, though, we need to talk.
So he just kind of looks incredulous at the lot of you. Are you that dense? Did you not hear me? I told you what your options were. And then like a bunch of his eyes begin to blaze.
Oh boy.
Oh
All
my.
right,
Oh,
fine. Okay, Stanley, I love you, and I really don't want to have to kick your ass, but I will.
So well, I'll use the same initiatives, and I'm going to roll one for him and see where he falls into it.
So are we starting where we left off in the initiative
Yep.
order? Because
Sounds like it.
Yeah. That will work. Okay. So, well, that's convenient.
Fuck.
So Deneen is going to be the first one to be able to react.
oh baby, are you okay? I'm sorry.
I am popping out of hiding. And do I just start shooting?
What was your high check?
How could you do
He
this?
said he already told us what his options are, and I see his eyes are all blazing, and I know that's bad news.
Yeah. What was your high check?
I can't roll lower than a 36.
Okay.
I could roll if you'd like.
No, don't worry. You don't need to roll.
Hold on, wait. Did we go back
No,
to
let's find out.
like a reaction?
Oh, you know what? That's true.
If we
So
went back
Sam, I'm sorry, Sam had already gone. And if we just go right back into order, Sam had taken her first attack and then mutilated the body.
That
And
was cool. Yes.
so I think we were just going to start over at the top of the order, though, because he actually goes at the same time as Sam.
but I went after Sam.
Well, then he would go. He would go at the same time as Sam.
Okay.
So either one works for me, actually.
Go ahead and let him open hostilities.
Okay.
I feel less bad about it at least, but
Okay. So
If I get disintegrated right now because of that, I have another character idea. It's okay.
Sam, give me
Azucena would murder us.
Sam, give me
That's
a
character.
wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That doesn't sound good.
that doesn't bode well.
And
This is
then
not okay. This is very bad. Very, very bad. Oh, 19! Natural 19.
okay, you're good. You
20.
shake it off.
Woohoo!
And
So 20.
Kenna can give me a dexterity saving throw.
Well,
Alrighty. 19.
nice.
15.
We got lucky.
Okay, so you're good.
Dave, I'm gonna ask you a question. I've got I'm a warcaster, so would this be considered a hostile creature provoking an opportunity of attack?
No,
Okay.
he's not actually provoking, but yes, you that's a great feat. And Kath, you give me a dexterity saving throw.
No!
Come on, it could be a 19. Get those 19.
Excuse me.
It could be.
Oh
Come
dear,
on.
oh dear. Dexterity. And I thought about actually fixing my dexterity with my level 16 bump oboe. That's an 8.
That's
I'm
an
going to
8.
give you my inspiration.
No.
I'm giving Kath my inspiration. Yeah, you can give inspiration in 5th edition to each other, I think.
It's true.
That's great. Do it.
So you can re-roll. You can re-roll it.
Be like, go hottie, McTottie, shake that big strong body. Yeah.
That brings me to 10.
So a green ray lances out and hits you in your chest. And
I'm gonna get disintegrated.
Jesus.
I should not have said it. I brought this on myself.
You brought this upon yourself.
It had nothing to do with me saying let him open hostilities. You definitely brought this on yourself.
so
can
you
try to
take
talk to this guy still and try to reason with him, or is it just so far beyond this?
you take 57 points of force
Okay, so
damage.
it's so far beyond this right now.
Well, that's survivable.
Oh
That
yeah.
answers that.
That's not too bad, I guess. He's like faster. That's all we know.
Yeah. So and then he shoots 20 feet into the air.
Stanley,
Oh.
holy shit.
Oh,
This
But
is
that-
ridiculous. Wait, 20, but that's still a radius. That's still the anti. There's nothing we can do magic, right?
But it's a cone. That means he can only hit part of the ship.
Yeah. He's not anti-magicking right now, so.
Because
Can I where's everybody at? Are they all within? Like, can I? Is there any way I can snatch up everybody like by hand and just plane shift us the fuck out of here?
then we'd
the
be
whole
leaving
ship.
the ship, and we are not doing that.
Denise out of view.
And
Not a
Dave, I
willing
just did
creature.
hellish rebuke, so he takes 12 points of fire damage.
Okay, so he's got to make a dex save.
Yes. DC
And
18.
yeah, he does not make that, so he takes 8 points.
12 points.
Or 12 points, I'm sorry. I don't know where 8 came from. Is the number I rolled.
Ah.
Alright. So yeah, fire lances out from you after you get hit by his ray. So I gave you ladies a chance. It would have been grand. And with that Megan, you are up.
I cast Harm, DC 19 con save.
Ooh. I remember that being on the spell list.
I got magical secrets this level.
Yeah.
Nice.
He got a 17. You said DC 19?
Yep.
He does not pass.
So that'll be 48 necrotic, and he can't heal that until he's finished a long rest.
Nice.
Yeah, girl.
How does his anti-magic cone work if it's not working right now?
He's just not using that eye.
I thought it was like an always-on kind of thing.
Only when that eye is open.
Yeah, like he
Okay.
closed that eye. And that's what you would kind
Okay.
of notice.
And then
How close is he to us?
He flew 20 feet away up into the air, right?
Oh, so he's still in the air, but being
Yeah.
a dick. Got it.
Yes.
Throw something at his eye.
I
Kill
wanna
his eye.
I wanna give Deneen inspiration for my bonus action.
Okay.
Deneen is not visible right now.
Oh, you can hear me though.
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, if you can hear me, you get the inspiration.
The
It's
dulcet tones of Kenna reach my pointy ears.
So, after kind of you're done your turn.
yeah, because Monty can't reach him up there.
Okay, so after your turn, that green ray lances out again and hits the deck of the ship and keeps going.
What does it do to the ship?
Oh, well, in the deck, it punches a perfectly round spherical hole where it lands. It's just totally gone. That you can see right now. Deneen's up.
Stop blowing holes in the ship.
Oh, and Kenna and Deneen,
ship.
for sure, you hear a gurgling in the distance.
Oh god.
No. That's really not good. That's
Well, there's a whole crew that can go work on that.
Right. Word.
and they're experienced at this sort of kind of. All right, I'm gonna. We need our magic. Can I shoot like at his main eye specifically?
So you want to make a cold shot at the
Is
eye.
that an option?
I will allow it with
Cold shot.
disadvantage. You're hidden, so you have advantage, and I'm going to give him cover on the attack.
Oh, disadvantage, advantage. All right, then I'm sending wisdom out to give myself advantage again against him. She pops out of the crow's nest and goes swooping down toward him.
Okay.
So 23 to hit.
A 23 will hit.
All right. For 45 piercing damage.
Okay.
That's a lot of green. I like that. You could just leave, Stanley. That's the best choice. Leave us alone forever. How about that?
And you're hidden again, correct?
Yes, I slink away.
Okay, so all right, you go another
And,
one.
Wisdom zips back to the crow's nest, which is probably not going to go well, but
All right, so wisdom can make a Constitution saving throw.
that's not good. Is this an opportunity attack?
It is not.
So she's out of view though. Doesn't he have to be able to see her?
Oh, that's right. She's got.
That's why I put her in the crow's nest.
Okay.
Not that that'll necessarily last long, but that's the theory.
Oh, okay.
To break line of sight.
Yes. In that case,
I still think she's a goner quite soon, but I'm just
in
was
that
the
case,
point.
that green ray lances out once again, cutting off the mast where that crow's nest is,
Oh, and there she goes.
and it plummets in. So make a dex saving throw to see if she gets out from underneath.
No, wisdom.
Mhm.
Oh, just 13.
Oh yeah, she's definitely. It upends and goes into the sea upside down,
I dismiss her.
pinning her. Yeah, okay.
Monty is upset.
Yeah, and the crew is running about and shouting, and you feel the ship list just slightly.
Well, at least he has an arrow sticking out of his face.
He does have an arrow sticking out of his face, pinning his eyelids shut.
Excellent.
Oh, that's so cool. Well
Uh,
done.
And Kath is up.
Well. Oh.
How?
Does he have an eyebrow?
Does he have an eyebrow? That would just be weird. The unibrow.
We could wax his eyebrow while his eyes shut.
When the anti-magic field went away, did Arun come back, or would Kath have to use Find Steed again to bring him
You would
back?
have to summon.
So I don't have that prepared.
Janine has it a lot easier in that regard.
Okay. All right. Well, he's destroying the ship, so it's kind of important that we kill him fast. So I'm gonna Misty Step my way up on top of him, and hope this goes better than the time that I did this with the dragon.
Ooh, a little beholder riding. Yeah. Okay.
I
so,
grabbed one of the ice stacks to steady myself.
all right. So you Misty Step up there, and you can take your attacks, and then we'll do
19.
a 19 is going to hit.
Okay. Let's see. Why aren't you rolling the damage? So I'm gonna dump a level 3 smite on that. Okay, 26, 44, 59 points of damage.
Oh, geez, nice.
And I'm gonna take my second attack. 20, but not natural.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and do another level 3 smite because he really needs to die. Not quite as good.
It all sounds good to me.
36 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
Nice.
What was the first one?
That's 50.
It was 59.
59. Okay.
59. Dang.
when it absolutely, positively has
Must
to get
die.
smited into oblivion.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have a 4th level smite, but I'm kind of hoping that I'll get a natural 20 at some point if I don't die in the next few seconds.
Now now it's time to give me a athletics check.
Ooh.
Give me DC 15 to not fall off the beholder.
I made 15 exactly.
So you cling to him, and then one of the eyes faces you. Give me a strength saving throw.
All right.
So,
that could be
Kath
good.
is this
Wait.
new hat.
Yes, Kath is the new hat.
I thought he had one eye and it was still shut.
Oh. Oh no.
You can
I
have
rolled
my
a 1.
inspiration. You can have my
She
inspiration.
has her own inspiration.
I've already used my inspiration.
Yeah, take mine. Do it.
All right. Roll again. Oh, 19.
Okay, so you feel this force grip you, and squeeze and try and pull you off, but you're like clinging and holding on for dear life.
Cling, you can do it.
Okay.
And he's not able to rip you off.
Ride that beholder. Jesus.
It's all on the thighs. Just gotta
Hmm.
grip strong. It's like riding a horse.
So, Haley, what are you doing?
I am going to cast. Well, first I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope, and then I want to cast Mass Healing Wounds, since it's a bonus action. So I can do both, right?
No, because one of the you could do a cantrip and a spell, but you can't do 2 spells.
Even if they're bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was trying to maximize hit points for everybody, but I will just do, because really all I have is healings and create food. So I'm going to just cast mass healing word and that should hit anyone that I can see. So I don't know if I can see. I don't know if Jen's character needs healed anyway, but I don't know if I can see her.
Denny never gets hurt. Don't worry about Denny.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
So anyone I can see, I can heal. So let's hope for the best here. What do we get? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 for everybody.
Ooh, nice.
Well, I feel very good.
Do you look good or do you just feel very good?
I look like a savage person and I feel really good, so I would say I'm pretty hot.
So that brings us to you, Sam.
Okay, so I just got cured or cleaned up, well, mostly cleaned up most of the sludge, and I'm down there with my glaive still just like huffing and puffing and just hating Stanley, just like glaring him down with like hatred and like just disgust in my eyes.
Embrace your hate.
I'm gonna embrace that hate with rage.
So you would definitely have to rage again if you
I
wanted to
will.
rage.
Oh, I'm raging again.
Can you just rage as many times as you want?
Yeah,
Or is
I
it
have like, okay, here's the thing. I have like 5 rages, and then if
Okay.
I ever get to 0 hit points, my rage brings me back. So I can like constant rage pretty much.
Always be raging.
Yeah.
I'll be raging and rolling. No, I'm going to be a bard in the next one. Okay, so here we go. My
You should. They're fun.
So how far away is she from Stanley at this point? What would
You are
say?
20 feet from Stanley.
So pretty close. I would like to do a charge attack with my eagle flying speed.
You could do that.
Ooh.
So it's
Nice.
equal to my speed. So I'm gonna actually go right to him, like as fast as I can
Girl.
with like all my strength,
you are
and go
crazy
right.
town. Go.
She's just gonna like scream, just like ah, you know, like a crazy chick that is like saving her children, murderous rage scream, and
Yeah.
like run towards his eye.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
But is he floating? So you're just gonna
He's 20 feet up in the air.
she's just gonna jump for his eye.
Yes, you can do it.
Okay, so what I have is my
you!
Yeah. So because he's in the air, I have the eagle of the totem, eagle totem, which makes it so I can actually fly.
Oh my god.
I believe I can fly.
Nuts.
I can fly. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go for a very painful striking blow.
Okay. Awesome.
And you'll even have enough movement to come back down.
And I rolled a natural 20. Which
brutal
gives me-
critical. Brutal critical.
Ooh.
Don't forget.
I do. I have a brutal critical. Thank you. I remembered that. Okay. So I'm going to roll my damage. And do I have my strength to that then?
Yeah, you would add your strength. You don't double your
Okay,
strength,
so
but you add it once.
That's 20. 20 to my attack. And then I have another attack, so I'll roll that. Or another damage roll, so I'll roll that. So 25.
That hits, absolutely.
Okay. And then my second attack.
If you roll a 20, then your attack was way higher than that.
Yeah, it's double.
My damage, you mean?
Yeah, roll your damage and double it.
What was it? My damage.
You said 20.
So it's actually 40 damage.
Well, you roll the dice twice. No, I was saying if you were saying that's what you
Oh.
if your attack was 20, you said 25 because adding your strength to the roll would also
Yeah,
be.
that was to attack to hit.
No. That's my damage. That was total damage.
Okay.
And so
was
what
your
I'm
hit? It doesn't matter. You already rolled 20. We already know what it was.
I rolled okay, so you guys, I have a 20, right? And if I do that, if I roll a 20, I get a brutal critical. So that's why I got to roll again. So I get to roll double damage. So it was what was it? 25 is what I said.
You roll your you would roll your glaive damage, a die 10, so you roll 2 die 10. And then brutal critical, is that the weapon again? I don't have it memorized.
Why do you not have a D12 damage weapon?
Because she likes the glaive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually,
You know
Yeah,
what?
like-
I haven't. I'm not
Yeah, your character
maxing
is
my
really
strength, so I
strong
can't say
in mine.
anything.
First place.
just roleplay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your character, Kath, is actually a lot more like hitty than mine. I'm just a little bit more like ballsy and stupid because I have an
And Cap.
Well, but you have range,
actually
too.
isn't static
and I do
super
and I have
strong,
range,
so-
and then the rage thing helps me out a lot. If I
Yeah.
didn't have rage, I would just die.
There's a reason
No,
that
you
Deneen.
wouldn't. I would at least be able to help that.
Yeah, there's a reason Deneen worries about Kenna as opposed to Agnetha.
That is absolutely true. So your second attack,
Yeah, I got over 20 on my second attack,
that absolutely hits.
and I only roll a damage once on this one, right? Is that a 9? That's a 9.
So yeah, you only roll the damage once.
Yeah.
So-
9 damage.
So on your brutal critical, you should have rolled 5d10 and added
5d10.
10 points of damage to that.
And she doubles the
5d10
dice that she
and
rolls, right?
10
No, that's including the crit.
Okay.
So-
You roll an extra. You roll an extra d20 if you brutal crit, right?
No, you roll extra damage dice. You get 3
What?
dice.
Why is it? So wouldn't it be 6?
So it'd be 3 from brutal critical. That triggers on a crit. Then you get the 2 actual dice from the weapon,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's
Okay.
5.
Never mind. Never mind.
Math.
Math. But you also have great weapon fighter, so you're going to get to take an attack as a bonus action too. So
I must have got that right.
so roll 5d10 and add 10 to that.
Go girl, you go girl, you roll, and add.
Yeah.
Stanley,
Killing me, Sam. You're making me math here.
at least you're good at it. I'm like, just do it for me, Dave. Okay, cool.
That's what Roll20's for. You just click a button and it tells you all the answers.
It happens.
Yeah, except for my dice rolling program that I like to use because it's awful.
Okay. So for 53, that's a better number.
Yeah, that makes more sense. So
Yeah.
now,
Okay.
so your second attack hit 2, and you're also going to get a third attack because as long as you. Oh no, you can't because you used your bonus action to rage. But normally that would trigger. So your second attack.
Can you tell me that? Okay, so if I roll for a brutal critical, I'll ask you about it after the game. Let's just keep going.
So what's the damage on your second attack?
Oh, do I do that again?
It's not the same damage. It's only your regular damage.
Oh, okay.
Which is a die 10 plus rage plus. So it's plus 10.
Okay, so it's a 12.
All right. You slice Stanley so deeply. He is
sucker.
He is not looking good at all. And
monkey rage.
So he can't take his reaction against her as she lands, right? Because he took it against me.
Oh, actually, well, she's got a reach weapon. To be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
And what he did with you wasn't a reaction anyway.
Oh.
Legendary action.
Yeah. He gets legendary actions. So now it is his turn. He is basically in his death throes. And
that wasn't hard.
That's because Dave took it easy on us.
And
I thought he was gonna ring our Mongols.
No, you guys are tough. He points his one eye stalk at the ship one more time, and tells Kath to let go, or he's going to sink the ship.
Go ahead and let him go.
He says, I will cut all the way through.
Do you really think that he won't do it anyway?
Wait, did you say let him go?
Just because she's holding onto him.
Oh.
You could
We
probably
already made a deal with this guy and it did not go well.
Oh, kill him!
We're gonna get up there and hit his butt, so
kill him.
If you don't kill him, Danine's gonna kill him.
Right.
I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him, Jenna. If you don't make this something that you want to do right now, I will hunt him with my last breath and kill him.
You can let go of him, Cav.
I know we have to do that. He's my dog. I'll put him down.
Well, here's the thing. It's not my turn, and I can't let go until my turn.
Oh my gosh.
So he'd have to hold his action until my turn because I can't do anything when it's not my turn. Right?
Well, that because of the turn-based system, but technically, I would just to let go as a free action.
Oh, dagnabbit! I thought I was buying myself time. I can get back up here. We've got reachy weapons.
Oh my god. Okay.
No, what? No, shit. Did he say that super loud or only so I could hear?
Like a beholder whisper.
He probably said it kind of low.
He's so soft spoken.
Yeah, he's with his hat.
Because he's like grimacing in pain and he looks really bad.
Stanley, didn't have to be this way.
Kath says, I don't believe you, and she doesn't let go.
Yeah! Woo!
Okay. So he does kind of let go and just plummets into the water.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And make a athletics check to hold on as you hit the water.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
19.
Oh, yeah. You hold on without any problem whatsoever. And those on top of the ship see a green light shoot up through the deck as another hole goes into the boat, and
They can plug that. They could plug that.
and make a dex check, Kath.
Oh, no. $10.
No.
10. All right. So he hits you with this black energy
Oh,
that kind of rocks your body.
Rock your body, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that.
everybody.
As you feel necrotic energy seep through you. Oh, you're not right. All right.
Drop kick Stanley, right? Yeah. Just make up our own theme music for kicking Stanley down. You could have had tea and good books and a garden, you asshole.
Yeah,
63
first day
points of
freedom.
necrotic damage.
You guys are very
63?
emotionally hurt by
Yes.
this more than you are physically hurt by
And
it.
and now also give me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. That one was better, but probably not good enough. 13.
Okay. So you get hit by a gray ray of light.
Oh.
And you feel yourself kind of freeze up and go rigid as you become petrified and begin to turn to stone.
Oh God, you're underwater. Okay, this is fine.
What?
She can't drown if she's stoned.
That's true.
We're gonna have to find a way to go down and get her, though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know to look for me. Where to
So-
look for me.
So
We
with
know
that
where you fell in.
with that you begin to petrify. You're not petrified yet, mind you, and begin to fall back through the water. And like you looking up, you see from the lit sky, you see the boat, the silhouette of the ship above you, and the
So
and the
dark.
globe. And as you begin fading into darkness,
Is this on my side of the ship, where I'm on the side of the ship?
it is under the ship.
But wait, she went through the middle of the ship?
No. They went down and then under.
But which
Oh,
side
in the
did they go
water?
down?
Let's see. I guess there's a 50-50.
But if you follow the trajectory of the beam,
What do you want? You want high or low, Deneen?
Low, because she's going pretty low.
All right, 4. So on your side of the ship.
All right. So I at least know they were under there.
Yeah, you see him shoot down into the water and then kind of move under. You see the movement underneath of the boat, and that means it is Megan's turn.
Okay.
quick question:
So-
is petrify a curse or a magical effect?
Petrification. I guess it's a magical effect.
All right. Guess who has dispel magic prepped? Moi.
Yeah, but guess who needs to cast it?
You said I wasn't petrified yet,
You're restrained.
but I don't need to be unrestrained in order to cast it.
So
I don't know.
What
Actually,
is it? For
Actually,
me,
maybe
it's the components are voice and
There's no somatic.
somatic. Yeah.
But I can still speak if I'm,
that's verbal.
or that's verbal. But restrained isn't like unable to move. It's just maybe like little stiff. I don't know. Let me know. It's not my
So-
turn anyways.
Yeah. On your turn, you could attempt that.
Okay.
Because I leveled and I got to level 14 in Bard, I can make an attack after I cast a spell as a bonus action. So what I would like to do, and I want you to let me know if this will work because it's going to take some doing and it might not. I would like to shove the cutlass between my shield and my arm just to tuck it there for the time, or I just drop it. It doesn't matter. I want to cast Shadow Blade at level 5. I want to dive in after them, and I want to swing at Stanley with it. Can I get to them?
Can you throw Shadow Blade?
I don't know. But my plan is to go in and actually swing at him. So
Because I think by the time you run to the side of the ship, dive over, and get down to the depth that's beneath the ship, I think you're going to be out of movement. Unless you use your dash as a rogue.
yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to swing
Because you need your bonus action,
because I
right?
need my bonus action.
But you'd be next to him, and if he tried to move away from you, you'd get an opportunity attack.
That's true. And then I'd be down there, but you know.
Trixie.
I mean, if I could get into the water and throw it at him, that would be ideal, but I just don't know if I can.
All right, so you're diving under, you cast a spell. You've got that going on.
But I cast the spell before I dive in because I need to speak it, and I don't want to try to do that underwater.
Got you.
So, I mean, I guess it's up to you if I can throw it or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see right now. There it goes. For some reason, my internet was being stupid.
Oh, your stream connection was fine.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I was clicking on it, and it just wasn't.
It's probably because you're streaming. Just slow. Mine does that
Could
one.
be. It has the thrown property.
All right.
It's going to be at disadvantage, but you can throw it.
Okay. All right, so that is still 19 to hit.
Oh, that absolutely hits. How do you do this?
All right, so I'm gonna get down there. I'm like treading water. I'm gonna like throw this thing like a javelin right like through his clothespin die, and like the shadow blade just kind of like bisects him. And there's this little pulse of magic.
Nice. Dang, you're like a savage little halfling now these days.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna cry about this.
I'm so proud of you.
so you totally explode Stanley.
She's gonna write a tragic ballad about Stanley.
I really am. I'm so upset.
I know.
And
I'm
so,
sorry. Anyway.
so you see Kath sinking to the bottom. Deneen, what is she doing?
So I don't know where Kath. Do I know where Kath is?
You know she was on Stanley when he went underwater.
And I know he went underwater, and
Yeah.
that's all I know. I don't even know if he's dead or not.
Nope. And the ship is taking on water too.
Wait, Haley, do you have mending?
Yeah.
That's only 1 foot at a time.
Well, how big are these holes?
So
Yeah. It's like small tears.
I mean,
Like I
if
can put
if the
broken
holes aren't that
teeth
big, then
together.
Can I go? I have to at least see what's going on. I'm gonna go underwater and try looking around, like sort of hand over hand down the barnacles on the side of the ship.
okay, so you climb down there and you're looking around. So give me a perception check at disadvantage. What is the lowest you can get anyway?
28 is what I just got.
Okay, so
At
you see
disadvantage.
you see a humanoid form falling away into the darkness.
Which is probably Kath, and I know I can't lift her. Oh,
Yeah, she's
Wow.
wearing armor.
Maybe
And
the two of us together though.
do I see him or Kenna or anybody?
It depends on what side of the ship Kenna went over, I guess.
Okay, evens odds. So evens the right side, odds the left.
You wouldn't go on the side you saw them go down on?
I mean, yes, absolutely, I would have, but
Okay, yeah, then that's the Deneen side. So yeah, you saw Kenna go over.
So I don't actually know if that's Kenna or Kath or what.
No, it's too big to be
Okay.
Kenna.
I'll at least swim down there to get my rope around her and then
Okay.
swim back up.
Well, okay, so when you do that, you actually see where there's skin that it's starting to turn to stone. Like you see it covering her.
well, we need to get her up before we can
Can I
fix that.
do
so.
anything about this?
You're gonna need my help.
I don't think I can. I don't have anything that would fix it.
No,
So
you're gonna need
I
me
will
to help
just loop the rope in case we need to pull her up anyway, and go back up with the rope.
There you go.
Okay.
And it's like, Cat's turning to stone. Somebody help me.
Okay.
And I'm trying to hand off the rope to somebody who's significantly stronger than me.
Okay, so it is then, Kath, it is actually your turn.
So I'm fine with either way, but what's the ruling? Can I try casting Dispel Magic or no?
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to allow you to do that. I guess
Okay.
the thing that I have to kind of figure out is
Any spell of 3rd level or lower
is automatic. And
above that, it's 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, so I suspect that petrification is going to be above 3rd level. I'm looking for... Is there a stone to flesh in this edition? That is the question. Or not, flesh to stone, that's what it should be, right? Too many additions floating around in my skull.
There is a flesh to stone.
Yeah, that's what I just pulled up.
But it's level 6. Probably restoration would be... Yeah, that's a tough one.
So you can attempt to dispel it. Or do you have greater restoration?
No.
That's too high level.
Yeah. All right. So make the dispel attempt. So it's going to be your charisma, your spellcasting modifier, plus the die roll.
Wait, charisma modifier plus die roll?
Yep.
Okay, and I'll just clickety click on charisma here.
And you just need a 16.
Come on, baby.
No. No.
So-
but with my bonus action, can I Misty Step myself back up onto the deck at least?
You cannot because you've cast a spell.
Yeah, I tried that too.
Oh.
I tried to
That's why
stack
that
those
don't work.
suckers.
Okay.
But now you get to make another. You get to make another saving throw. Basically, it's the same saving throw you made the first time. It's weird that it's still dexterity, but so DC 16 dexterity to determine whether or not you are a statue.
I got a crit! So 19.
Okay.
Da-da-da.
Nice.
So maybe your dexterity is to like wriggle out of the rock that's
So you shake you shake off and flake away the stone. But at this point you do realize that you are sinking in the ocean.
Okay.
with a rope around you.
There is a rope around you. Like, where did this come from? So, there is, like I said, there is a rope. That's actually the end of your turn.
Okay.
And that brings us to Haley.
Jesus Christ.
And as far as you know, like, the whole party has gone over the side.
Like, what the fuck is happening
this
right
rope.
now?
Take this rope.
No pressure.
I mean, shit. Well, I mean, I don't know what my swimming skills are. I mean, there's really not... I'm trying to think of clever things that I can do that would be fun.
Take the rope. Oh yeah, that too.
Because you know,
We're taking on
everybody-
water. We're all gonna go down.
yeah. But you know, whatevs.
What rope, though? I don't know what does someone throw?
Janine, put rope around Kath, and then zip back up and climb back up the side of the ship. to
Okay.
say, somebody take this rope because she knows she can't pull up Kath.
Okay, I heard that. I hope to God my character saw all this shit.
There's
And
a
all
lot of chaos. It's okay.
pure
if
chaos.
You don't have to notice.
I don't have to.
There's also a big gaping hole in the hull if you want to go start
There's a
mending.
lot. Yeah,
There's a ton of things you could do right now.
exactly.
I think I'll try for the rope, but I'm not very strong, so this should be fun.
Okay, so give me a strength check to pull the
Oh my
rope.
God.
Pull up on the rope.
Just make an attempt. I will help you, my friend.
With your psychic 14, that's actually pretty damn good with no modifier.
Okay, so you got it. You know, you're holding the rope. It's it's
Nice.
not slipping any further, but you didn't make any progress in getting it up either.
Okay.
So you kind of probably have like the rope and your foot up against the
So
rail.
it's a big ass strain, so I'm not like, ha ha.
Yeah.
It's still better than Denine's noodle arms.
Yeah, and Kath is a very large tiefling with full plate on, so
And was made of stone until a minute ago.
yeah.
All right. Well,
But-
I'm gonna try. I mean, that's then I'm not gonna let the damn thing go. So I'm just gonna.
Okay. So
kind
at
of-
that point we can drop out of initiative and you're able to she can either climb up herself or between all of you you'll be able to pull her up.
Yes. And Denine will use her bardic inspiration to help haul on this rope in her desperation.
I mean, you can tell I'm really not. I mean, I'm struggling.
So I will whistle to Monty to help us pull the rope as well. I lie on the deck for a minute before I get up. I'm gonna take the hat that I had out of my bag, and once we've got all of this rope business settled, I want to offer that to Haley. And I'm going to say this pin on the hat is a protective item. If you attune to it, it's just gonna make you a little bit more durable. I want you to take this hat. Because I want to start wearing his hat, just as a reminder.
I thought I had a hat on. I thought I already had a hat on from when all this debacle started.
Yeah,
Have we,
that hat's actually doing
forget
it.
about the hats. There's a hole in the boat. And Kath is under the water.
No, we pulled her up.
What about the hole in the boat? Forget the hats.
Yeah, that's
Two.
important.
2 holes in the boat.
Listen, we're more interested in hats than we are about sinking boats.
So anyway, I hand you
Ladies,
the hat.
I understand the importance of fashion,
We get it. I get it.
but the web
Can
is
I-
not in.
Dave, can I use some kind of an Outlander ability to sort of mend the boat holes anyway?
Yeah, the Outlander ability you're going to be using to help mending the boat is probably brute strength.
Is
Because
there- okay. Is it on fire? It's not on fire or anything, right? It's just got holes in it.
Oh, you have it too, Kenna?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. It's on my cantrip list. I have mending. My cantrips are mending.
This is going to be the worst mending ever.
So yeah, let's get to it.
Do you have any idea? This is 1 foot. All right, fuck it.
Well,
yeah,
how-
but the
It's
eye rays
still
are
wood. I mean, it's not like it's made out of. It's not like fuck it. It's just gonna
Should
take
I,
time.
Do this
Go back under the boat and stuff my tent in the hole.
well, how big are the holes, Dave?
the holes are probably 3 inches in diameter. They're probably
Oh,
Oh shit! I'm
nothing.
thinking.
That's a lot of
except
water.
for
like Christmas.
yeah, and except for it's through every layer of the boat too.
Okay, so the
So
bottom
it's gonna be painstakingly obnoxious, but
Prioritize the
But we
hole
got
first.
Yeah.
yeah, let's start with the bottom level and
The one
work our
that's
way up.
gushing water like a fire hose.
Yeah.
Get that one
Right.
first.
And you know that Kath has engineered a decent bilge pump, so
Very nice.
You're gonna need it. So
But it's
and
not on fire or anything, though.
it
right?
is not on fire.
Okay.
And then the other thing is you guys are gonna have to try and salvage the main mast.
yeah, but if we could find a way to just brace it in place and then they mended where it joined, we might be able to fix it that way. We just have to be able to
I suspect the spell doesn't quite work like that. I don't think you can use it to weld.
It does.
Oh.
That's exactly what it does. If you put matching edges together, you can literally weld.
Well, I guess. So that's gonna be pretty thick, right? So you guys will
Yeah, it
be
can do
able
a 1 by 1 foot area at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a lot bigger than it sounds.
But the two of us together should be able to handle it as long as you guys can hold it in place long enough.
So
Yeah, so after you guys haul Kath out of the water, she's coughing up water and scrabbling, going, "Fix the ship! Fix the ship!"
It's not sinking. Or is it sinking? Is it look? I mean,
Kath,
it's okay. It's okay.
It wasn't sinking, but it's
she
just
she's
it's one of
she
those
is laying she is riding a little low in the water, by the time you
order-
guys finally get it done.
Okay.
Yeah, order of operations: holes, mast, hat.
Healing. Yes.
Cav, I guess it was just a trick of the light. I thought you were turning into stone.
Yeah. And you say that and like she claps her hand over your mouth and like wordly looks around.
I thought you were turning into.
No, everything was fine. I didn't nearly die. And she like looks around looking to see if Azucena heard you say that.
Well, I just figured the rope would be like a good way to give you a hand.
Yeah, because you know it's hard to swim in armor. Thank you. That was thoughtful.
I'm rolling deception. 22.
Oh yeah, I don't.
But Deneen is too flustered to actually be super convincing. So let's give her disadvantage. It's 21.
Don't you have a minimum of like a 10 or 11 on the roll?
Yeah, actually, it's 23.
Yeah. So it takes several hours of work to get the holes patched up, get the water out, and get the mast back up. The hardest part is actually just raising the mast back up and getting it into position so that it can be mended in place.
Mm.
But eventually that is totally a thing that happens.
Nice.
And Xenia wants to know why I shouldn't just put your friends in a boat and just send them to shore now.
Because I'm crying and I look pitiful.
No, it's okay.
I'm like, I took the hat, I'm just hugging it, I'm sitting on a crate, and I'm just bawling my eyes out right now.
It's okay.
Kat thinks about that for a minute and she goes, "Because I love you."
That's why I'm not going to put you in the boat with your friends.
Yes.
Well, it's fixed. I mean, we fixed it. It's all back together, and nothing permanent happened.
My ship almost got sunk.
But it didn't.
Aren't you used to an exciting and dangerous life on the high seas? This is probably nothing compared to what you've dealt with before, like actual, I don't know, stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She starts yelling at Simon.
Yes, Simon, you should have been helping. This is your fault. Sorry, Kath. I guess that's your job.
And so they go about doing. So where is it? The minstrel is sailing to now?
Back to home.
We have to go get our Pokeball.
If you let me rest first, I can teleport us there and back. Kenna's not thinking about that right now, though. She's still bawling over this hat.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Like if you can teleport us, then
Tomorrow.
yeah.
Kenna, don't. Okay, I know you feel bad.
I trusted him. I thought he was my friend.
He was as friendly as somebody like him probably can be, but it was just not meant to be. We gave him every chance we could.
No, I think you should feel bad.
No.
No, but hear me out. Hear me out, because a scenario like this should make you feel shitty. And don't deny that.
He already feels bad.
Kat, no, I'm Kat. Denise, just let me finish. Let me finish. Like, this is a shitty scenario. We all feel shitty. You can't deny it. Just feel your feels.
That's not what I mean. What I mean is she shouldn't feel bad about what he decided to do. And what he decided was
Okay, now we're just getting into semantics.
I just wanted to help him, and then I killed him, and he's dead, and I could have just left him there, and it was my fault.
Allegedly, he might still be alive.
It's his fault. We were reasonable and accommodating, and he was unreasonable and antagonistic.
He was
that's on him.
He was trying to murder us, and he already knows where we live and everything else.
Agatha is going to grab you and pick you up and give you a tight squeeze and sit you down on the edge of the boat and give you a little piece of paper and a pen. Tell you to write down everything you loved about Stanley. And once you're done doing that, set it on fire.
I hug you and I do exactly that, and it's exactly what I needed at that moment. Thank you, Maggie.
And once it looks like you're feeling better,
and then I hand you a joint.
Cass says, but also, I told you so.
You did tell me so, and I put his bowler hat on, and I'm like, I will wear this in remembrance of Stanley and what he did as a reminder not to trust evil people.
Not to trust anything that's that is magicked in some kind of.
I'll just magically interrogate people.
That could not be.
And then we'll know.
Sometimes you have to kill them. That's a reminder. But we could just give them a chance first, and if that doesn't work, I think we're fully capable of kicking their buns, right?
I mean, if we'd had more time, we could have asked him the questions like, "So, what will you do if you're free?" But it just didn't work out that way. It didn't work out that way.
And then he got fresh air. He lost his mind.
Quinthel knew best. It was better that he's gone.
And I'm sure that this was a designed learning experience from my goddess.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I reach into my bag, hold out the rock that I took from his little room place, and hold it out to Deneen and ask, would you do the funeral service?
Yes. I take the rock.
Burial at sea.
And I say, hey, boss. As beholders go, of all the beholders we've met, Stanley seemed relatively reasonable. And yet, it still was just not within his capability.
As a narcissist.
We tried. We failed horribly. And yet we still survived. And therefore, we thank you and hope that somehow Stanley in Beholder Heaven can somehow learn to see with at least one of those many eyes a better way of being whatever he's going to be next. And then she chucks the rock into the ocean.
That was beautiful.
Agatha is the giggle at the funeral. But then she says, of course, Stanley, what everyone thought you were, but you weren't, of course, was great. But because you weren't that, I now say adieu. And I hate you!
Well, mistake, big asshole!
So where the rock lands, you see a silver reflection in the water as a school of fish begins swimming and swirling around there. And it almost seems like they kind of are forming, patterns in the water above where the rock landed.
I watched this.
You're really cool, boss. That's a nice touch.
And you think for an instant you see the holy symbol of Adalin, and then the fish kind of break up and disperse.
Well, in that case, just for added oomph, Deneen will use Minor Illusion and cast that exactly where that symbol was, just to sort of mark the spot for another minute, and then let it slowly fade away with the ripples.
Ooh, So I think with that, we'll wrap things up there tonight. And most importantly, I want to thank Ellie for her terrible dice rolling last session, which allowed us to free the beholder Stanley from his eternal prison.
We had no leads on that. None.
Yeah, I have no idea how far you had come to find any sort of information on that. If I just been blasted through all that plot with a
no. It's been 10 levels, and we've had basically no leads. And we've been trying.
It's probably a good thing that it took us this long, though, because he would have kicked our buns before we leveled up.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely for the best. It's not like out of character we ever thought this was a good idea. But
oh no! Oh my god! I mean, my company's named after them. I know better.
But the fans love him, and therefore we loved him.
I thought I had a long time before I had to figure it out.
I love beholders. I'm obsessed with them. I have tons of little beholder minis everywhere. They're my favorite things in the whole world.
That is so cool.
That's an interesting choice for a spirit animal.
Mm-hmm. I love them, and I am convinced. The worst part about it is I'm convinced that one of them can be good.
You are pure evil.
Maybe not this one.
He had a good shot, but apparently he wasn't that one.
He just had plans.
Ridiculous.
Oh, I should post the Stanley thing to the chat. I will.
Please
do
Oh
that.
yes, please.
Yes, it's so
I will do
cute.
that, and I will also put it in the comments on this video, so anybody that wants to see it can see it.
Yeah, it might not let you stick it in the chat due to.
It might not.
We'll let her put the link to it at least.
Hey, it looks like it worked.
Oh, did it?
Oh, I thought
If
you
it
meant
didn't,
like-
you
Oh,
can-
you're a moderator. That's why.
right. If it doesn't work, you can go to pixelscapes.com and it'll be the first monster on the
It
list.
does. It totally works.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
I forgot I made you guys moderators. That's why it works. So with that, I want to thank you ladies for the session this evening.
Poor Stanley. He looks so happy in this picture.
Yeah. Rip Stanley. And I want to thank
That's how we remember him.
and I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us tonight. And poor Stanley in loving memory. So until next time, people, stay nerdy.
Stay nerdy.